Hey, good evening. So I am doing take 2 on the live for the gratitude practice. Today is day 13, and I just want to go ahead and redo this because I realized I might should have worded some things a little bit better. So we're gonna try a second recording on this, and forgive me, y'all, it is late. I am tired. Do not expect well put together words, okay? So today's day 13, and today's subject is, do you value you? Yesterday, we were supposed to make a list of what we hold value to. Hey James, hey Mary Elizabeth, thanks so much for joining me live and late. Tonight, please leave a comment below and let me know kind of what was on your list if you got to day 12's exercise. If not, just tell me how your day is going. But anyway, so yesterday we were supposed to make a list of what we value, and it was part of our exercise for what a man treasures, there his heart will be also. And just to be present with your heart in gratitude. So, oh, thanks, Mary Elizabeth. Okay. So, if you made the list, you may have been like me. You may have wrote out a bunch of different maybe things, maybe conditions, maybe principles that you value in your life, that you hold dear to, or that mean a lot, okay? But did you make your own value list? Because I didn't either. Y'all, I didn't even put on the things that I value. I did not even make my own list. There was nothing about hope on there. Doing this exercise really opened my eyes to realize, gosh, I need this. Oh. Nice, James. Thanks. You're great. So anyway, I need this because that's not something, and if you're like me, that's not something maybe that made your value list either. And that's a really important factor to your life. You are a very important factor to your life, okay? So to have really present gratitude and to be fully present, your heart is not going to be present in you and in what you're doing, and you're not going to be present with full gratitude if you're not able to put value in yourself and who God's made you to be, and all your quirks and all your greatness and all your flaws. You've got to have some value there. So my question was, do I value and therefore appreciate myself? Do I take myself for granted? We would never do that for anybody else. To anybody else. We value the uniqueness of another person and see their strengths and their flaws, and we value them. But why do we do that to ourselves? Why do we disregard our own bodies, our own person? The fact that I have a body and I'm alive, all that I can do and can't do, and everything about us. So today's challenge comes from John Maxwell, and it is to make a list of 100 values that you can appreciate about yourself. Today is the day to be the day that you let yourself make your own valuable list, okay? You're going to be on your list now if you haven't been before. And when you're listing these values, there's 100, so you're going to have to go through a lot. Breathing, functioning, all of those things are really good. But also look at the unique parts of you that you can value. Things that make you you and very different from maybe another human being. Most of us do breathe, and that is something to appreciate. And most of us have a body, and that is something to appreciate. But think about some of the unique gifts that maybe you have to appreciate those. Okay, the oil that we're going to use for today's practice is bergamot. It is the oil of worth. So when you need to appreciate put value in or have self-worth, bergamot is an excellent oil to diffuse or use topically for that. So I can tell you one thing, I've been using it today, but I'm going to be using that a lot more this week as I continue my 100 list of values that I can find in myself. The reason why we're doing this, when our heart is disconnected from ourselves, we are seldom present in ourselves. And that disconnects us from being grateful, from having gratitude in that moment for everything that we are, for everything that we've been given. And it disconnects us from that. So we want to live in full gratitude and full presentness in our lives. So thanks, Deanna. Good to see you on here. So side note, because I know some people will be a little bit not sure about this subject anyway. Side note is learning to love ourselves and value ourselves is very and completely different than being in love with ourselves, okay? Being in love with ourselves or narcissism is not what we're going for in this exercise. And don't worry, you're not going to hit it, okay? This is rather an exercise to help you get to a healthy gratitude, love, and appreciation for yourself, your mind, your body, and your spirit. And to have that love, respect, gratitude, appreciation is really just a reflection on receiving the gift that you've been given in yourself, okay? You did not create yourself, you were given, you were created, and fully appreciating that. For me, because of my beliefs, it's like fully appreciating the design and creation of God, and really joyfully embracing all of that and in awe and wonder at His beauty that He's put in each one. So that's your exercise for day 13 is, did you make your own value list? If not, or even if you did, do the 100 things. I kid you not, this exercise took me a really long time because I thought about it for a whole afternoon, I thought about it for a morning, I thought about it for another afternoon, and I finally found 3 things to write down on my list, y'all. I was so far off the mark when I was like point blank, what do you value in yourself? I had nothing, and it took me a long time to really think about what that might be on the list. And if you're like me, that may be just an indication of how much this exercise may be just for you, okay? So if you feel comfortable sharing some of the stuff that hit your list yesterday, share that. If not, that's okay. If you want to leave some hearts or some comments below, if this is hitting home for you, I'd love to hear from you, hear your thoughts. Or if you have questions, just drop a comment below. Thanks for joining me on day 13's gratitude practice, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow night.